Right. Let's get back to polishing Peter. Here we go. Put this back up on the rack. Whoopsies. No, I just said whoops. Righto, now comes the polishing of the deck. Now, of course, I'll tip this bit of polish out. That's the last bit of the old tin. That can now go in the bin. Now comes the deck. This colour should be a lot easier to polish because it's not dark and it's a curved surface. There we go. Let's have a look at it. And that's done. One quick pass. Just shows how much more difficult the darker colours are opposed to the lighter colours. But I did spend a fair bit of time on the wet and drying. Go. Now we're looking good. Look at that, spot on. And as you can see, coming up very quick. Now I need a touch more polish. Just not quite enough. Touch of water. This basically works on 50-50. There we go. Last bit. There we go. And as you can see, this front part, well, the deck come up really quick. Bloody perfect. That's it. Quick as that. Now, I'll rinse this off. Easy. Just getting all the excess polish off. Just so when I wet and dry it, or when I mist machine it, it all comes off really easy. You're not having too much in there. There we go. Nice and clean. Now just flip it over and I will route the box out. This is an important part of it. Routing the box out. Righto. Put that in the hole. Sorry. Turn it on. Now, sandpaper. Now you sand the edge of the box where you've routed it, but you don't want it to be right on the edge. You want it to be back about a mil or half a mil. And you do that so when the pin goes in and out of the box, there's no chance of pulling the capping up. There you go, that side like that. Just taking the edge off the opening. Now the other place you need to do it too is where the pin goes in. Because the pin can pull up and pull the edge of the capping up. So scrape that like this. Yep, 10-degree angle. Just so the edge is past the edge of the box. So there's no chance of ripping the capping up. Okay? Just like that. You don't have to, but over all the years I've worked out and saved you a lot of tears. Then hose it out. Back to here, hose out the box. And as you can see, it's capped. You won't get that crack at the front of the box. And once I hose this off, I'm going to blow it down and mist machine it. There we go. Just make sure all the grit is off it. hose it down. Always clean your apron off. That way next time you pick it up, it's perfectly clean. Okay, there we go. Then we get the air. Oopsies. Sorry, my hose is stuck around here. Typical. Right. Blow your plugs out. Blow your box out. Now, the reason you do this, if you wipe it with a towel, the towel will end up soaked straight away. If you blow all the water off, the towel won't end up soaked. Wet towels you can't put Mr. Sheen on with. Otherwise you'd need 2 towels. With a bit of air, gets rid of all the water, or most of it. There we go. Excuse me. And that's pretty well nearly dry, okay? So you're not going to soak your towel out. Now bear with me for a second. Go and get a clean towel. Not me. Righto. Here comes the cleaning part. So, clean towel. Just give it a wipe down. I'm just getting the excess water off first. Okay, which there isn't a lot of because I did the old blow dry first. Now, if that was wet, the towel would then not polish anymore, so that's why I do it that way. Then you get the trusty Mr. Sheen. Now I got a clean towel from our laundry and suddenly there's these little black hairs on the board. Now we have a little pussycat which jumps up on our laundry shelf and obviously we're sleeping there because there's a couple of little black pussycat hairs. How's that, Dale? Daisy keeps on giving. Little bugger. Yeah, she's trying to get away from the new cat and Polly's fat and she can't jump up high, so Daisy just goes up high. Oh, it's just that the black hair on the yellow board stood out a mile. I don't know, so This is Mr. Sheened, and as you can see, it looks bloody amazing. Okay, this takes it to the next level. Okay, so that now is like glass, or clean glass I should say. Look at that. There we go. So that looks beautiful. Now this should be the interesting side, the Frankenstein side. Let's see how that comes up. Get rid of the water from the stand. Now, let's see how this comes up. Well, I know how it's going to come up. I'm just building the drama. It's going to come up bloody beautiful. That's how it's going to come up. Whoa! Sorry, this just popped majorly. There you go, Bingy Malibu Club or board riders. Green colour. Look at that. And this is why you Mr. Sheen it. You just, I don't even take board makers seriously that don't Mr. Sheen a polished board. It's just I've been doing it since the 80s, and anyone that doesn't do it really is cheap. You can't beat it. It's better than any other finished glaze you can get on the market. Put it this way, if people have furniture worth, you know, $100,000 and you want to polish it up, that's what you use, Mr. Sheen. It's a furniture polish. So all the old nanas that polish up their beautiful antique furniture, that's what they use. Look at that. Wow. Now that looks good. Now let's whack the fins in. Now these are our own fins. Australian made. Sorry, I've just got to go and get the screw for them. It should be right here. There it is. Where'd the screw go? So I drop it on the floor. No, it'll be here somewhere. Get a new one. There's the plates. There's the screws. Always have a big box of these. There we have it. I've got to get my tape measure. We've got to set this fin in exactly 8 inches back. And I just want to show how we do that. In a sec. There we go. So, put the front fins in first. Look at these beautiful fins, made in Australia. By Australian Fin Coat, or Acme Fin Coat. My foil, my outline, and Steve done it. Tracy sands them. Steve Steve cuts them out on the CNC machine, lays up the panel. Oh. Like that. I won't bother putting a quad in on right now because it's Phil can do that when he tries it out. Just take the plugs back for the quad. There we go. We're ready to go. Now I'll put the centre fin in. That goes in. Fin goes in. And this fin was put in, this box was put in with this fin, so you can see it's a perfectly tight fit, there's no movement. Now where did that screw go? There it is. Sorry, I'll just roughly measure this first. So, we go from there, back 8 inches. Pretty close. Now, so this, because this has got the bigger centre box, this has got the 12-inch box. Okay, normally I only put the 10-inch in, but because Phil might want to try it with a big single fin, I put the 12-inch box in. Now just check this measurement again, because I will put a piece of tape on it for him to 8 inches. Look at that, perfect. Now, this is the best setup for this fins. A bit more Mr. Sheen on there, and I'm going to give it a quick wipe up. Puff up. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh wow. Righto, this can sit here for a bit before I put it up on the rack. I've got to make a video from it. Won't be doing that today. So that can sit here, and I might do a quick, where are we? There we go, so that's the view from here. That looks amazing. I'll grab the camera down and I'll do this view. G'day Dave, how you going mate? Now look at that nice colour. Look at Frankie. Beautiful. So, and I did the nice light blue pin line, resin pin line. Yeah. Phil will be stoked. Whoops.